The greatest gift we humans have inherited from the Creator is creativity itself. That's why humans have created miracles, wonders through ages. My name is Asit Ghosh. I have worked for a long time as a personal development trainer and a coach and a wellness facilitator. And now I am a social entrepreneur building a non-profit organization in Shantiniketan to empower underprivileged children through nature-based new development model. And Vikashalaya happens to be a home for these children. Today I'm here to present you something wonderful. And I was talking about creativity. This is something which is my signature program. And I had tremendous joy when I had downloaded this whole theme straight away from Mother Nature. I don't use the word God anymore, since we humans have created God. And the God that created human beings, and now is the God created by humans only. So I'd rather address Creator and Mother Nature, and my life hovers around this theme. Yesterday was a special day when I delivered my talk on this topic, Attract Wealth, for the first time. Invited by NIA, a premium global networking organization, and I was speaking to their members in Chandigarh. And since then, humbly speaking, my WhatsApp box is full with a lot of loving encouragement from all the participants and the head of the organization. And that was a validation. I knew that this will happen, not because I'm a genius, I'm a very ordinary fellow. That's because I work in alignment with Mother Nature. The main resource from everything comes. And that's why such miracles often happen in my life. Get ready to receive this gift of Mother Nature, in turn being gifted to you. I'm pretty sure you would also like to attract wealth. But let me tell you, this requires a new paradigm. This requires a new thought. I only have a few slides to share with you. It's not a long program, but it will be challenging until you accept it. You resolved to pick this up in your life, and there you will have many resistances. So without any more ado, let me jump in to explain to you why I said it will be challenging. This story is about an American professor who retired from an American university and went to a Zen master in China. The Zen master gave his time at 7 o'clock in the morning and said that you got to be in time. The professor made sure that he is in front of that small cottage under the hills, traveling a long distance from America, right at 7 o'clock, the time allotted to him. At that time, the door opened and the master comes out, invites the professor inside. And that small cozy room was filled with fragrance, everything spick and span. And on the center, there was a small tea table and there was a fuming teapot with 2 cups inverted. The Zen master said, "Please sit down, professor. Let me refresh you with some tea." And the tea was hot ready. So the master inverted the cup before the professor and started pouring tea. Soon, the teacup was filled in. And then the professor said, "Master, the cup was already filled in and you are still pouring." The Zen master said, Professor, you have traveled a long distance to come to me to learn this precious Zen knowledge. And I want to tell you that your mind's cup is already filled in. And if I pour the pure wisdom of Zen on that, it will spill off just like you see. So, the master said, Professor, the first lesson I must let you know is empty the cup. Professor, empty the cup. Do you realize now why I said this? What I'm going to teach you today is simple but not easy, because the greatest resistance humans feel when they're asked to unlearn. And that's why this wonderful thing called attracting wealth becomes very difficult. Some of you, a very few of you, will be inspired and trust what I'm going to share with you. But if you do, I can assure you, your whole life is going to change. Welcome to my program, Attract Wealth. Let me ask you a question. If you dial a wrong number, do you get the right connection? No, we get wrong connection. Why I'm saying this is, our mindset, our paradigms with which we are working, with which we are earning money, is a wrong number that we are dialing. Very crucial. Unless you dial the right number, you will never get the right connection to attract wealth. And I would like to validate this before I go further. 3 lovely validations which are very close to my heart. One is from none other than the genius Albert Einstein, who wrote, we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. So, we are all surrounded in the comfort zone. हम अपनी समस्याओं को उसी सोच से हल नहीं कर सकते हैं जिस सोच से हमने उन्हें पैदा किया था. You need a new thought, a new idea. You got to transcend that old bias, that comfort zone beyond which lies the real creativity. And in our case, attracting wealth. I'm pretty sure it'll be a good idea if you could attract wealth. Another validation is my favorite, Robert Frost, who wrote 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that made all the difference. जंगल में 2 रास्ते अलग अलग हो गए थे और मैंने वो रास्ता चुना जिस पर कम लोग चले थे और उसी ने सारा अंतर पैदा कर दिया. Forgive me for the little mistake in Hindi translation by the AI. And the other validation is a very common saying, if you keep doing what you have always done, you will keep getting what you have always gotten. You will keep on earning money, keep on saving money. If you keep on dialing the wrong number, and for eons, humans have been doing this. The social framework is like this. The societal bias is like this. Today, get ready to change, cross that comfort zone boundary. Because यदि आप वही करते रहेंगे जो हमेशा से करते आए हो, तो आपको वही मिलता रहेगा जो हमेशा से मिलता आया है. But now you want a breakthrough. You want to attract wealth. What is that wrong number? Earn more and save more. Come on, take this up from me and it will be very difficult. I'm defying you to trust that earning mindset will help you only struggle and earn some money and save them. But that will not entitle you to attract wealth. That's a different ball game. So I'm discussing with you what is not wealth. Yes, our wrong paradigm is you must earn more and save more, and that will be the way to get wealth. What you will get is money, but not wealth. Wealth is money redefined, and you got to transcend this wrong paradigm. Focus on this word chase. Now, when you earn money and when you save money, you chase money. You don't attract money. If you attract money, money will chase you. But when you earn, you are chasing money. By chasing money, nobody has attracted wealth. This word chase, focus on this. These 5 letters has everything about the wrong paradigm. I'm helping you to transcend it and mind you and remind you once again, it's not easy. First, see, compete. Look at the world. Look at your life. Have you not been competing all the time to gain a little more, to save a little more? And the second thing is, after saving that money, we want to hold on to it. And that's in spiritual term called attachment. We are too attached with it. We are filled with pain and fear when we are threatened that we'll lose it. And the third is, we keep on accumulating. We must get more, little more, little more. Who will save me when I'm old? I must save money. I must do something for my children. That's another trap which will spoil the game. You want the money with your labor. Your children has got the money as an outcome of your labor. If they earned the money, they would have respected it more. So, change that culture. Change that paradigm. Why should you accumulate for others only to spoil them? And the fourth one is struggle. All the time rubbing shoulders. Struggles right from the beginning. We are educated to earn money. पढ़ोगे लिखोगे तो बनोगे नवाब. And in schools we struggle. How to become first, second, get good marks. Beat others, stay ahead. We are very fond of this word, outstanding. And that's why conflicts are created, divisions are created, separations are created. These are not the elements that will entitle you to attract wealth. Understand that. And the final thing, the dangerous thing is expectation. One of my seniors had told me a long time ago, Asit, expectation is directly proportionate with depression. Ponder over your life. All the sufferings and pains that you have invited in your life are the results of over expectations. It's a dangerous thing. So, when you connect the first letters of these 5 elements, compete, hold, accumulate, struggle, expect, you are chasing money. You are trapped in the wrong paradigm. You are dialing the wrong number. And if you keep doing that, you will keep getting what you have gotten. But you want to attract money, attract wealth, not money, isn't it? the harvest of endless chase. Is your life like this? Filled with fear, insecurity, doubts, stress, all the time struggling, and just fragmented, disintegrated. We are made into bits and pieces every time, broken through anxiety, always having a war with ourselves. Coming to attraction is exactly a different thing. Prepare yourself, delete all that old thoughts, and now freshen up with a pure soul, a pure heart, and participate with me in this journey for the next few minutes. Attraction, unlike earning, needs alignment. We need integration, trust, and awakening. When these three are aligned, then attraction happens. But to do this, you need to completely transform. Transform. Because earning is transaction, the small t. You got to get into the capital T, transform to a new level. Perhaps transcend your old paradigms. Now think of a magnet. Isn't that a symbol of attraction? You wanted to attract wealth. Just go back in your books of science when we studied in the school how magnets are created. The North Pole and South Pole were aligned with the crude piece of iron for a very, very long time. Millions of years. And that power was transmuted in that crude iron, and now it is a magnet. And when that potential iron becomes a magnet, that alignment creates attraction. And then you don't chase what you are aligned with. You draw it nearer. So the magnet draws the iron. The magnet does not run after iron. You attract wealth. So let us transform from chase to grace, from honor to attractor. Shift your paradigm now. Focus on these 5 attributes where you got to invest now. It'll be very challenging, very difficult. Because our current paradigm, the wrong number dialing, is what's there in it for me? It's a getting phenomenon. No. You got to be bigger. Give. Always that question arises. First I must get and then I must give. It never happens. First you give. And then you are entitled to get. Naturally, automatically. And then respect. Respect is simple love. Love for everyone. Everyone. So get out of that conflict mindset, that comparison mindset, that competition mindset. 3 elements. Bid goodbye. Criticize, condemn, and complain. They create the separation. They create division. My great mentor used to tell us, lose money, save friendship. It makes a lot of sense. It took me a lot of time to realize that. So we chased money and lost friendship. And then become emotionally bankrupt. We couldn't attract wealth in our aspiration to be financially rich. One of the most dangerous traps is financial freedom. That will make you idle. that will kill your greatest gift of the Creator, creativity itself. So love everyone. We are not humans, we are energies. So when you connect with a friend, then your energies get integrated, synergized. If your small boy is sick at night, all the ATM banks are open. But if a friend comes and said, I'm with you, how do you feel? You are rich, not because of the money you have in your bank so much. And that friend makes all the difference, empowers you. And the third attribute for attracting wealth is alignment. Alignment with a greater power. The power is the North Pole and South Pole is the gravitational power of Mother Nature, Mother Earth. So when the iron was aligned with gravitation, with the North Pole and South Pole, it became a magnet. Very simple analogy. And then you collaborate, the opposite of conflict, opposite of competition. Collaborate. We call networking. I spoke about it in NIA, networking organization I inspired, and wanted them to redefine the spirit of networking with this theme in order to attract wealth. And final thing, evolve. Evolve. As Vivekananda said, expansion is life, contraction is death. Love is expansion. Selfishness is contraction. Love, therefore, is the law of life. Evolving is expanding your love. Sant Kabir said, Poothi par pad jag mua, pandit bhaya na koi, dhai akshar prem ka pade so pandit hoye. The whole education should be the education of love. Then it is not education anymore. It is development. That's exactly what we are trying to do in Vikashalaya for the next generation. So, I told you it's very simple. We are talking about finally grace principles and practices. That means attracting wealth. What are the principles on the left-hand side? And get ready and alert, because I'm going to tell you certain practices which you must begin today if you want to transform your life from the realm of struggles for earning and saving money to attract wealth readily all the time, naturally, not to fill up your coffers, but to distribute. And then the real meaning of life will be learned. I'm intimately learning that today. Grace principles. These are simple principles of nature. You are aligned with nature, so you must know the nature's principles. Gravitation, right? Resourcefulness. Natures have unlimited bounties, but we have robbed it for your selfishness, for our selfishness. And that's why the earth is in crisis. Human extinction is very near, as the philosophers have seen it. A for abundance. That's the character of nature and the principle of attracting wealth. See, there is a coherence. Einstein said if bees were not there, humans will be extinguished in 300 years. Bees create, pollination, and then vegetable kingdom survives. Oxygen comes, humans and other animals live on this oxygen. So it's a coherence. Everything in its nature is connected, coherent with each other. And E, evergreen. So the principles is when you are aligned with nature, you will live longer happily, because nature is always green. it is always youthful, young. So you'll not fall into the trap of losing memories and all those things which old people cry. And now finally, what practices I recommend as humans? These practices are from these principles. So start giving today. Always find an opportunity to give. Not only give money. If you have money, give. Whatever you can give, not bad. Give your strength, give your company, give your inspiration, give your affection. Stand by your friend who is in distress as a first priority of life. Bring respect for everyone. Get out of criticism, the 3 C's, the most dangerous traps. Criticize, condemn, and complain. Promise today for next 7 days. You will refrain from doing it and then repeat it for next 7 days, then another 7 days. And the psychologists say if you do it for 21 days, that becomes an habit. A, align. Align. Align with nature. C, collaborate. And E, evolve. When you inculcate these beautiful values in your life, your practice is aligned with nature principles, wealth is naturally attracted. Finally, I will read this beautiful piece, Evergreen, from John Powell. It's a law as certain as gravity. To live fully, one must learn to use things. Use things and love people, not love things and use people. Love people and use things is the character of wealth attractors. And love things and use people are the character of money earners. You wanted to transform your life. So here is my final punch. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever listened right now, my direct voice at this moment, and then through my video, wish you all the best. My pure love for you. Today, begin a new chapter in your life. Go out in the world, meet nature, and whoever passes by, bless. Tell yourself, I love you. I love you. I love you. That little boy who was very angry, very unhappy, he hated everyone. So he goes near the hills, which was pretty close to his house, and shouted, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. And the hills from all around responded, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. The fellow runs back to his mother's lap. He said, Mummy, all the hills hate me. He said, Sonny, come with me. And she took him back and said, shout, I love you, I love you, I love you. And he goes, returned, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love all of you. Stay well, be happy. Thank you.